Hello, welcome to Kent Beer Reviews. Right, today I've got a beer from the Kernel Brewery. It's a table beer. It's a bit dark. It's coming in at 2.8% ABV. Hops involved in this one are Nelson, Sauvin and Chinook. Bottled on the 3rd of February 2016. Best by 3rd of June 2016. So, March, April, May, June. 4 months. About right, really, especially for this low ABV beer. I wouldn't want to be. I'd rather drink it in 3 months, but it's a 2.8, so it's a it's just, but it should have packed full of flavour. They generally are. The Kernel Brewery is from Bermondsey in London, that sort of area. Spa Business Park, Spa Road, London. The kernelbrewery.com is the website. I haven't got an IBU count on this, but it's not going to be very much, being 2.8%. Silver bottle cap. Let's crack this open now. Bit of smoke there. I smashed one of my glasses the other day. It's a bit annoying. My little third glass that you've seen a few times, maybe in the past. Got that at the Great British Beer Festival last year. I'll leave that little bit in the bottom because Kernel beers are renowned for their sediment, especially in their paler ales. I haven't had any of their dark ales before, but there's a bit of haze on that, sort of a colour wise. It's more of a sort of lemony colour. Hardly any head at all. Gentle carbonation. A few bubbles in the middle there. Get an aroma then. Although it's only 2.8%, the aromas are fantastic. Kind of lemon, there's slight hints of grapefruit, but it's not massive. It's all subtle, light, but it smells really quite good. There's hints of, mango, not strong, punchy, but just very subtle, as I said. Smells very nice. Let's give it a try anyway. Cheers. Hardly any bitterness at all. Very light. Very, very light beer. There's hints of pineapple coming through. Certainly pineapple in the taste, and then the more you're getting used to the beer and smelling it a bit more, it's coming through on the aroma as well. 2.8%. I think it's got some floaty things. We'll find out now. Yeah, look at them things. Look at that. That's good for you though. It's yeast, full of vitamin D, I think. One of them, C or D, I think it's D. A lot of people don't like that, but then you don't drink with your eyes, is what I've heard. I certainly don't. Otherwise you wouldn't try half the good beers that are out there. I do like most of the flavour, I find, comes from that yeast. It's up to you though. You can pour it slowly and leave the sediment in the bottle. That's fine. But try it. Just try it. If you've never had it before, try it. And don't drink with your eyes. Don't worry about it. It's supposed to be there. It's a second fermentation process. It's what they used to brew beer 100 years ago, before forced carbonation was invented, especially in these the macro beers. This is how it all got going. But there, look at that. Now it should, might not, but it should come across now more slightly chalky, a little bit more smoother mouthfeel. Let's give it a try anyway. Definitely got more smoothness there now. Not particularly chalky on this one. I think that's probably to do with the ABV. There's no bitterness at all. This would be a fantastic beer if you was just getting into craft beer to try. It's not very bitter. It's still very well balanced beer, but it's all very subtle. Subtle balances. Ingredients are also water, hops, sugar, yeast, barley and oats. So a great transitional beer, I think. If you can get past what it looks like, you're halfway there. Quaffable, I mean, you could drink this all day. 2.8%, hardly anything at all. Nice, it's not massive aromas, it's not punching, but you build up to them bigger beers. This is a great kind of classy, really, like a very low pale ale. There's pineapple, as I said, mango. It's not particularly masses of citriness, more of kind of lemon peel, slight orange peel as well. No, but it's a good beer to introduce someone to craft beer, I think. So as for a rating then, for the Kernel, their table beer, I'm probably giving this rating more on my own personal taste than anything else. If you say it's fantastic, it is a good beer, don't get me wrong, but for my palate and what I've had before up against this, I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10. That's a 7 out of 10 from me. If it was in a range of 0 to 100, I'd probably give it about an 87, which is still a very, very good score. But yeah, that's what I'd give it. If you've had this beer before, from the Kernel Brewery, their table beer, let us know. Also, this beer, the hops varieties, 1 or 2 they use to make this beer, it varies. So, excuse me, this one is Nelson, Sauvin and Chinook, and the ABV varies slightly but not much, certainly up to 3%. Yeah, 3% ABV, so this is a 2.8. Cheers for watching, see you next time. Cheers.